What's going on, guys? We are back with another video. We are on a kayak again, but today we are on my kayak. Yes, I bought a kayak. I brought a Brooklyn kayak the other day. Today is the first time I'm actually going to use it. Here it is. Just picked it up yesterday. Drove all the way to Daytona, Florida for it, and today we're going to just fish this little pond. It opens up down over there and keeps on going, but I have fished here before. We caught a couple bass, nothing crazy, but it looks really good. So we're gonna go at it again and hopefully we can catch some big ones. All right, so we're just gonna start off with a worm, try to find where the fish are at, see if they're up in the cover. If we don't get a bite on the worm, we'll probably switch to a swim bait or something and just try to figure out where the fish are. This water looks really dirty. Might need to switch it up to a little brighter colors. These guys over there, I don't know if you can see that, but they're pumping a bunch of water into here, so it's stirring up the water and making it murky. Right now we're just throwing a blue speckled worm. We'll throw this for a bit, and if nothing happens, we'll start changing out baits and seeing what they're liking. Alright, so I've been seeing a bunch of fish jump over here where these guys are pumping that water. So we'll see if we can pick one up. Might be a little loud because they have a bunch of tractors and stuff. But I've seen 3 or 4 fish jump over here, so I'll try to find them. There we go. Little guy. First fish right where I saw him jumping, right in front of the construction guys. All right, so we made a move. We picked up that one fish over by the construction guys. Now we kind of came around the corner. We're gonna work these edges, see if we can pick up a couple more, and kind of just go from there. That one fish was pretty quick, probably, I don't know, 5-10 minutes into fishing. So hopefully the worm bite stays hot and we can pick up a couple more. So far, thoughts about the kayak. I really like it. The setup's really good. I got a lot of storage here, as you can tell. I got 3 hatches just off the front. I got my fly rod strapped to the one paddle holder. I got my paddle strapped to the other one. And then behind me, I can't show you or else I'd probably fall in. I got a crate behind me with 2 rod holders. The kayak also came with 2 rod holders built in, so I can fit up to 4 rods in holders. And then that crate I can use as additional storage. And even with that crate there's still a bunch of room in the back. So I have all kinds of storage. It's really stable. I can sit here, bounce my feet, stand just fine without being on edge of falling in. So yeah, so far all things good. Not too sure where these fish are going to be. All last week it was pretty cold here in Florida, about like mid 50s, high 60s or low 60s, and then today it's like 75, 76. So we had a little like heat front come through. Not too sure what the fish are going to want to be doing, if they're going to want to be out in the sun or if they're still going to be cold and kind of hiding down deep. Not quite too sure. As of right now, we only have 1 up in all this brush, so we might fish this a little longer, and then if we don't get anything, try to find some fish out deep. But we still have a lot of bank to work with, so hopefully we can find a couple more fish. So the worm bite seems kind of slow, so we're gonna try this jerk bait for a bit, see if we can pick up a fish. If the jerk bait doesn't get anything either, then not too sure, maybe throw a spinner bait or a swim bait of some other sort. Not too sure what we're gonna do, but hopefully we'll start finding fish and we can just keep throwing whatever they're biting. All right, so we've thrown the worm a bit, weightless, and we've also thrown this jerk bait for a little. Not a lot of bites, just that one fish, and really that's it, no other bites. So we're gonna switch to something with a weight on it. We're gonna throw a weighted worm, see if these fish are down deeper in the trees, and hopefully that's what they're doing. As of right now, I'm not too sure. We caught that one fish just like right off the bank a bit, but he was just a little guy, and really we've only had that one, so not too sure where these fish are at. But we're gonna try faster sinking worm and fish these tree lines again and see if that's the trick today. So all we're doing is just throwing up in these tree lines. We're letting this worm sink all the way down to the bottom. When it hits the bottom, our line goes slack, and then once it's on the bottom, we're just kind of jigging it up and down, a couple pops here and there, just trying to make that worm look active and bouncing around off the bottom. And hopefully a big bass comes by and scoops it right on up. All right, so we're throwing that weighted worm a bit. Only had one bite, didn't pick any fish up. We switched back to the non-weighted worm. That's what we had a fish on earlier, so we'll see if this can get the job done. If not, my guess is probably just throw swim bait. I don't really know what else to do. It's been a really slow day. Only had that one fish really early off in the day. It's probably around 4:30. So hopefully we can get a couple more before it's dark. Here we go. The non-weighted worm strikes again. There we go, that's a better fish. Second fish of the day. Another little guy. Let's get him in. All right, so we're switching baits again. One of my buddies showed up and I just gave him the spinning rod. So now all we have tied on is the worm with a weight, and then we're throwing this on the other bait caster. Try to throw something moving, see if that's what they're liking. Hopefully we catch some more fish. That last fish was on the weightless worm, so we don't have that anymore, but hopefully that weighted worm can produce some fish. Bobby Jones.
Hey guys.
Makes an appearance in the vlog. We were out here before and we only caught 2 fish, so we didn't make it in that one, but
who caught 2 fish?
Well, we both caught 2 fish, I guess. But it was also here. We rented a canoe. We're supposed to make a video out of it, but it's kind of like today, not catching a lot of fish, but hopefully we catch them a couple more and have a good day. There we go, on the swim bait. I knew there had to be one back up in that corner. Oh, I hate trying to land fish sitting down. There we go. 3rd fish of the day. another little guy, but still fun. I had a feeling he'd be sitting right back up in that corner, just threw that swim bait right by that stick sticking up out the water. He was just waiting for it right there. Let's get a release. All right guys, not quite the amount of fish we wanted to catch today, but still a great day out on the water. Also, first time using this kayak again, and it was great. I loved it. Very stable, lots of storage back here, as you can see. This thing's awesome. I can't wait to keep fishing out of it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.